then some kind of shocking plot twist happens. I didn't really read it fully, but I think she was thinking that her father was betrayed by the job instructor for the thief right now, but in this letter it says that he was trying to help him or something. And then this quest is to go to a new place, but that place is kind of a waste of your time because it takes way too long to get through, so I just accept it just so that the bolt will go away from my head. And we are now a Blade Acolyte, and we get 2 new quests for the job. And so the new skills are Endure, which you're just able to get health and MP back while you're on a ladder. Self-Haste makes you go faster and jump higher for a while. Fatal Blow attacks up to 8 consecutive attacks on one enemy, and then that one you slide through enemies and attack them for either 2 or 3 times. But right now I have to move around all my skills to make room for all these. And I also decided to get the Dark Sight right now, because we're going to need it later for a party quest, which will help if I only get one so I don't waste too many points onto it. And then this is where all of those save points go into, just self-haste, which will help really well a lot for the Carnival Party quest, which we will see later. But some guides suggest to put one to Fatal Blow or the Sliding Slash or whatever, but 1 point into them makes them useless. You can play around with it for fun if it's your first time, but if you want to use your points more wisely, then you should just put none into the other skills. For right now anyways. I also make a macro and move around these skills more, trying to think of how to put them all together. I decided to put the car on Alt because I don't need to use that really fast. And then see down there. And then the macro will be self-haste and the booster for the Carnival Party quest, because then I'll have the haste and the booster at once, and I usually only use it then because otherwise I'll waste a lot of MP. And right now I paused the video just to think of a name, but I put together Katara Booster and Self-Haste to make Katara Haste. And now I get this new quest, which is to get 20 roses from, what are they, some kind of boar, fire boars, but I don't want to go all the way to Perion to get it, so I don't do that quest right now. And then trying to figure out if I can stack the self-haste and the car speed and jump boost together. So I try to figure out how much the car gave, and then I see if putting on the haste and then going into car will do anything, but it doesn't. And then we come down here to get this new quest from the owl, which is just to kill all these guys. sucks because we have to kill 70 of them, which will take a while. Right now I'm selling all the equipment that I don't need to use. But we already have a better version, barely, of those. It would have been better if we had weapon attack 27 on our Katara, but I'd rather have the extra boosts. And I'm keeping all the hidden potential items, just in case I ever do make a job class with a job class that would need those items. But a lot of the equipment we have are useless. I was just making sure that I want to sell that, which I did because our weapon is in every way better, and I don't think you can trade it from the storage. And then I try to buy 200 white potions, but you can only do 100 and less. Just because I ran out of the regular potions, and I'm only 46 away from running out of the pills. This is the last training center, and you have to get out of the ride to do anything. I accidentally moved while I was doing the skill, so it cancels out the haste part. But we can kill these guys in either one triple stab or a double stab, and sometimes that kills them, but a lot of the times you have to also do a regular attack. But it's a full 70 of them, so I think I'm going to just cut it here and then uncut at the time that we are done with this quest. So there's 5 minutes cut out, which is very boring to do, but after a while you'll be done, and all you have to do is go and talk to the owl again. Accidentally talk to the potion guy. So we only get 12,000 experience, but still good to just do anyways. Now I'm trying to find which quest is next. Try and figure out what that quest was for again, and realize that I really do not want to do it. Then I find the money quest. So I figure I'll just go and do that one. I forgot where she was for a second there, but I remember that she's just right over here. But the game was kind of weird, and it didn't spawn any of the NPCs. But thankfully it didn't crash. And now instead of B1, we have to go to B2. And we have to buy the ticket from him for 1.2k. And then just have to go through this jump quest, and you can't use the car, and doing the haste does nothing. And this jump quest involves lasers which fade in and out. You're supposed to go to an opening, wait, and then go to the next opening. But at the beginning I just try and rush through it and then keep on getting mad. So trying to rush through it again, which really doesn't work. And to do this quest, you really have to be looking ahead of where you're supposed to go next. And there are a decent amount of really annoying parts that I had. Right then was really lucky. And all of these platforms keep on teleporting you around. But what you're supposed to do is go to the very end one, and then you get up here. And you get no time to notice where the things are. But then I lagged and fell down here. I was like, oh, okay. But then the laser hits me all the way back down. So now I'm just trying to rush through it again, because I was getting really mad. Which did work for the beginning spots, but then I fell there. And then if I stayed there I would have been okay, but then I kept on rushing it and falling. So it's best just to take your time on these quests, but if you know what you're doing, you can just go a bit faster. So I try and rush it there and got really lucky that there was no lasers right there. And then right here you're safe pretty much, because this part right here is all land. And I had to get lucky again to get knocked over to the side. And I tried to just jump through it all, and it did not work. But it worked that time.